It's been a moment since I have seen everybody. I know this is a late Fabric Friday video, but as you may have seen, I was traveling still at the beginning of this week, so all of the timelines are a little bit shifted this week. And yesterday was like the day of unfortunate events, so there was a lot of things that just didn't happen or didn't work. So I'm doing this now, basically just shortly before all of these are going to be available to you. So I do want to mention that the show was great. So we traveled to Germany this past week, over the past weekend and Monday, for sourcing new materials and goodies for the shop for you, because most of our things are sourced from Europe. Most of you might already know that, but yeah, there's some exciting new things. So new fabrics, new notions, new suppliers. You may have seen it in our stories if you follow us on Instagram, but I have packed a little sneak peek and a little mini trip report into the newsletter this week as well, so that you can see some of the new things that are coming. So now some of this means it's coming in a few short weeks, and some of them come later during the season. Hi Debbie. So lots of exciting things happening in the Mimi Maker community. But so for this week, also some really exciting things. I think this is one of the things that I'm like super excited about because I've seen them for so long, but they had not been available here in Canada. So these are just a few of the new DMC AIDA, the printed version of the 14 count. And just look at this, like you can see. Can you see this? These are gemstone inspired. I don't know if it says on there. I don't think it says the name on there, which I think is kind of strange. But I did put the names of them online. So they're gemstone inspired. And I think it's such a beautiful background. I think if you did an embroidery, like a nature embroidery, or even like other types of pictures, these would be really cute. So there's these that have more of this marble effect, but then they also have these, which are more of like a sunset gradient. There's a couple of colors of these. This one, I think this one's called Desert. This one's really hard to see in this light, but it's like like an apricot gradient. So there's a whole bunch of those that are in there. Then another one that's new this week, and this is from a collection that we've had this. I feel like this is an evergreen, but these are new colors. So this is a poplin. I'm trying not to shake the camera. So this is a poplin with the mini gingham and then the matching cross-dyed solid. So these are all yarn dyed. So front and back is the same on these, and the poplin is just so soft. Like I love this for blouses, dresses, but even home decor items, quilting. These are absolutely beautiful. So we do have other colors in this series that we've had before. There's like a yellow, there's a mint, there's a blue, but these ones are really, really gorgeous colors for this year. So this is like a crocus or orchid type of pink. And then this one is a dark lavender. So it's not quite blue, but it's not quite your traditional purple. So it's the in-between. And I absolutely love these. They're so, so gorgeous. So those are additions to that collection. But then we also have these stripes. So these are not yarn dyed, those are printed, but then you see you can get more saturation out of this. So if you're looking for a vertical stripe on a poplin that is has more of a pop, then this one is for you. So this is the red and white, but you can see that it's just white on the back. And there's 3 other colors in this collection. And I'll just show them as a stack right here. There's the 2 types of blue. So there's this denim blue, navy blue and white, and black and white. So they're all really classic colors, and they're going to make some really beautiful dresses. Oh my God. Like on Friday, like I feel like my language is gone today. And I'm thinking about so many things I wanted to tell you about the show, but I'll just sprinkle them in there. One I wanted to say is, and I think in honor of that, I'm wearing the leopard today. So leopard is going to be back full force. Whereas last year, I think we've had like the leopards in the funky colors. This year there's a lot of leopards in the natural leopard colors, but large scale, small scale, different bases. It's going to be really fun. Super excited for these. So now we go on to the knits for this week. There's these on jersey, so your t-shirt weight fabric, and these two are the same print, but you can see that they have a different type of coloring. So this is more of the muted coloring. So we have some soft peaches and some soft teals and greens in there. Whereas this one we have the saturated, the aqua colors and pinks. I'm just gonna unroll this a little bit so you can see how beautiful this print is. Like, I really love this. And this you could combine with a good mini stripe. I think that'll be really beautiful. But also with solids, you know, just like a nice off-white, or the peach color would be a really nice coordinate for something like this. You know, maybe a t-shirt with little flutter sleeves would be absolutely cute. All right, so those were the two jerseys here. And I have these two French terries. And there is a really cute picture with a little sweater of this in the newsletter and in the product as well. I think the French terry is a great weight for all seasons. I feel like I've mentioned that. Like in German, French terry is actually called summer sweat. So it's a sweatshirt fabric, but it's not as heavy as your heavy sweat. So it's for all the seasons. Great for layering. Like this is in a French terry, and I wear this all year round. So not too warm, not too cool. It's a perfect fabric. So this for a little dress or a sweater, absolutely cute. So we have the purple background with the peach colored flowers and the teal colored leaves. And I'll just show you the stretch. Like French terry always stretches a little bit less than a jersey, but absolutely fantastic for those sweaters, joggers, sweater dresses, all of those things. And then color number 2, and that's the one that we have the picture of online, is on this spring green with purple flowers that also have the teal colored leaves. Next up, we have another knit collection here, and these do go together. You can already see how this is a beautiful capsule collection. So there's 2 prints with these whales and narwhals on it, and this is on a jersey. So this is going to be fantastic for little baby capsules. So you could do little baby rompers, t-shirts, and then some shorts with it. Doesn't have to be babies. I don't know why I'm saying babies. I guess I'm just thinking babies right now because I hear, like, I have a lot of customers coming in the shop right now sewing for spring babies to come. So that's kind of what I was thinking. But, you know, kids, adults, whoever loves whales and narwhals, you can sew this for anyone, obviously. So there's the blue colorway, and then the narwhals and the whales are in other shades of blue, sand, and then this beautiful sagey green or spring green. And then the checks, these coordinate with both of the whale prints. So you have all of the colors that are in this print in these checks, and they're all printed checks. And then the other whale fabric has the sand color background and then the same colors of the whale. So really cute to make a capsule with these 3. Maybe throw in some other mini stripes or solids. I think there's some really cool opportunities to be had. Another new thing that I do want to mention, and I feel like my guess was right. So I was thinking, like, what is Prim going to come out with this year? Because last year they released the grommets, the eyelets in all of the colors. And I was thinking we really, really need the snaps, because the snaps, like the jersey snaps, you really have them in silver right now. And then some of there's like a pearl covered one and a white one. And only like there's like a mixed pack with like the 8mm that comes in some of the colors. But I'm like, they really need to up their game now. And they do have the 12mm jersey snaps, the one with the covered cap, is being released in 11 colors. 11 colors. I'm so excited. So this doesn't mean that we're going to immediately have it in a week or 2. Usually it takes a while for like the production and everything. It seems like Germany gets everything first. I mean, they are in Germany, so I guess that's fair. But we're going to have all of the 11 colors eventually, and those you can install with the Vario Creative tool, which is the tabletop press, and you can use the Vario pliers with it as well. You just need the right dice to use for it. All right, next up is another collection of beautiful double gauze. I know we've just released double gauze, but hear me out. Double gauze is a big deal. It is an amazing fabric for so many things. Like you've probably seen my Virivolte that I made. I was actually wearing it yesterday because I wanted to show you. But, well, it is in the newsletter. There's like a picture of it, but my Virivolte bei Atelier mit. Then there's like a whole bunch of other patterns that you can make. And making them as matchy-matchy outfits with pants and top is going to be a thing. Like, that's going to be a thing with all of the things. So whether you make it out of the double gauze or a challis or like a cotton satin, I have seen so many samples at the show where they had like a wide leg or straight leg pant with an elastic top, and then like a button blouse, or just like an oversized top, but like the same fabric, so matchy. And not only did I see that show, like even going to the shops in Germany, just trying to see the trends, because often they have things before we do. Even at the shops, it was already in there. Like a lot of the mannequins had the matchy set, so that is a thing that we're gonna want to be wearing this year. And double gauze is just fantastic. 100% cotton, and you don't have to iron it, because the way it looks when it's all nice and wrinkly once you've washed it, that's the way it's supposed to look. So you don't have to do anything. You just wash it and you hang it up and you're done. So there is this beautiful embroidered double gauze. And yes, I know it's white, and yes, I know that white does get sheer, but again, hear me out. If you're making this as a top, all you need to do is just wear something underneath that matches your skin tone, and then you're not gonna see it. So it's absolutely gorgeous. If you were to make a skirt out of it, I would just line the skirt with a white viscose challis, and it's absolutely gorgeous. I love the embroidered double gauze. Also doesn't come along that often. Then we have this striped double gauze, and this is a yarn dyed stripe. So this is not just printed on top. It's actually, if you look at it from both sides, look at that. This is gonna make the funnest pants. Like, this is gonna be a great matchy outfit. So there's two colors of this one, and you can already see that it already has a little bit of that pucker texture, but once you wash it, then it's going to pucker up even more. And if you've not heard me say this before, because I feel like I've said this before, but some of you are new, some people are wondering, like, why does it look like this? So how double gauze is made, there is flat double gauze too, but this type of double gauze that we all love and know so much, before they weave the threads together, the threads are actually twisted. So there is some tension on them, and then they weave them together. Every now and then they're tacked together. That's why it's double gauze, because it's 2 layers. But then when you let it go, there's like a tug of war. And from that tug of war and that tension of that twisted thread, you get that bubbly texture. Isn't that cool? Who came up with that? Like, who had the idea to do that? I think that person is a genius, because I love that texture of this fabric. And it's so breathable, and I love wearing my blouse all year round. Like, when I wear it now, I layer it. I just have like a vest or something that I wear over it. But in summer, other than like maybe August when it's super hot, because it's a long sleeve one that I have, even then, like, we have some cool it is. Like, it's so easy breezy to wear. I wear it all year. It's a very versatile fabric. And then there's this colorway, which is more of the earthy tones and water tones. And again, same thing. We have the yarn dyed effect here, so both sides do look the same. Then we have 2 prints in this collection. So one is these gorgeous flowers. There's a little bit of butterfly bush in there, a little bit of echinacea. Really nice. This would also make some really nice dresses and even decor items. I'm even thinking, and that's just me, the bread baker in me, you know, to do like a bowl cover for my dough out of it, just like a circle with an elastic, just to like that, because you know there's still breathability. Like I think it would look cute for kitchen items as well. I don't know if I'm thinking too practical here, but I think it would look really pretty. Then we have this one, the sunflowers. We haven't had sunflowers of any kind in a really long time. And I really love this print. So this one is printed on one side, so then the other side will just be in this natural color, but this is really cute. And this one did come with a mock-up picture. I love it when they sent these little mock-up pictures, especially if they're good. Every now and then, they're definitely not spot on. And then I wouldn't show them to you either, because that's just misleading. But this is definitely what a blouse could look like. I feel like the drape and everything is pretty correct on there, and the scale, I think they did a really good job with this. But yeah, I really like this mock-up of what this blouse would look like, and now I clearly want one. I want one, and then the matching pants with this fabric as well. I think it's gonna be fantastic. So fantastic, all covered in sunflowers. I think you could be covered in worse things. And then this is also a collection that we have had before, and it's been a fan favorite year over year. So this is the double gauze, solid color, but with these little tiny dashes of metallic gold dashes. So if you don't like the all over glitter one, because you know, for some people apparently I hear glitter is a little bit too much, which I obviously don't understand, but I can respect it. This gives you a hint of a little bit of glitter, and it looks super pretty in the sunlight. So this just has these little dashes on one side, not on the other. Ooh. Just wanted to open it up so you can see both sides. So this side doesn't have any. It's just a metallic print, and it holds up so well. Like, we have a couple of Mimi makers that have sewn some fantastic things out of this one. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 new colors of this. So this was the pale lilac, and then we also have this blush pink. I feel like the blush pink is a repeat. I feel like we've had this one before, but these are some new ones. Actually, I'm lying again. This one we had before, but that one is always the fastest to sell out because it's fantastic. I think Catherine and Stephanie have made things out of this, and then of course we all wanted those things. But then we have this navy, we have this minty sagey green, and this army green as well. And what I'm thinking as I'm holding all of these together for our quilters, you should make this. So if you haven't considered making quilts out of other things, then you definitely need to look at this. This is a baby size quilt made entirely out of double gauze. This one hasn't been washed yet, but once we wash that, it's gonna crinkle up, and it's gonna be even more cozy. And the nice thing is it's super washable, and the crinkliness is what it's supposed to be. So easy to take care of. So it just has like a whole panel of the double gauze in the back, not pieced, and then the front is pieced. This is the Maypole quilt by Susie Quilts, which we currently do not have a copy of in the store, but you can get it online directly at Susie Quilts. It's very easy to put together. It's just strips that are put together in alternating fashion, and then we used the bamboo cotton batting, all natural fiber in between here, and also used the double gauze as a binding here. And like, you can just tell like how soft this is. It is so soft. It is definitely a fan favorite here. We do have it here at the shop for you to look at if you are in the area. So I think these would be super cute with it. You know, throw in a print. I think something like, I think I was looking at this yesterday. So if you did this with this, look how cute that is together. And then add a little bit of this. Whoop, add a little bit of this. I mean, I think now we're talking. I think this is super cute together. And then you could do like a solid, or you could do the other glitter, or you could do some of the polka dots. So there's like, we have a lot of them that can go together. There's also, I think 7 new colors of solids that I didn't bring out just now, but you get the idea. They're like pure solids that are also coming today. It's today. So lots of things. What else did I want to tell you about the show is that we've picked up a new supplier called AccuFactum. It's a German company and they have gorgeous prints. So there's that will be part of our premium designer collection. And I'm saying this because premium designer will tell you that it is going to be at a higher price point. But hear me out. They are exceptional. Like those prints, those designs are something else. Feel free to Google it and look it up, but we'll have them hopefully in a few short weeks. And they have like their collections are so nicely put together. So they'll have the collections of their cottons with their beautiful prints. So we have like a garden collection that has like veggies and flowers and butterflies. Then we have, I think I got a Christmas collection. And then we got their latest collection, the Dear Jane, got a couple of prints there. There's like some beautiful thistles and it's all like the blue hues, it's really nice. And then we have a farm collection with Highland cows and dandelions. And what I just love is they have these woven ribbons that have their designs also woven into it. So I think we're getting the chickens and then some of the cow labels and things like that to kind of go along with it. And then to round it off, they also do have cross-stitch designs in the same designs as the print. So if you do like to do all of the things, now is the time to connect all of your crafts together because you can make clothes, you can make quilts, you can make bags, you can cross-stitch and put them all together. And I have posted a couple of videos on my stories before. I've also included some pictures in the newsletter for today. And they also have machine embroidery designs, which I'm also equally excited about. It's like they have a little bit of everything and they cater to all of our things and the designs are absolutely beautiful. So I'm very excited to add them on. Oh yes, and the some of the cross-stitch patterns we will have in paper form, and then there's 2 books that they also had in English, which we will also have at the store at some point. I don't have a good timeline on these things because with shipping and everything, it's always unclear these days. We don't know, like it's coming directly from Germany, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. So many exciting new things. I have added some pictures of some exciting things in the newsletter, so do go read it. There's like a little mini trip report, and there will be another trip report coming up in about 2 to 3 weeks because I'm doing another trip for the Lana Grossa trade show. So they're having a special exclusive thing, which was not part of this. So if you were wondering why you didn't see any Lana Grossa stuff, that's because that is still coming up. So I'm excited to show you all of those things. So I hope that you got inspired by some of the things that I showed today. And these will actually be available in an hour and a half. So it's 9 a.m. right now as I'm recording this video. 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time is when all of these are going to be available to you in the Mimi shop. If you do receive the newsletter, do go and look at the trip report if you want to see a couple more sneak peeks. If you don't, you can see in the post that goes on Facebook, there's a link to the newsletter as well to read it that way, or you just sign up for it. So thank you for listening to me with my broken language today because Friday. Yeah, so thanks so much. And if you have any questions, you know how to reach me. And I feel like I'm now blanking of what I'm supposed to be saying. I'm supposed to be saying, I'll see you next week. Have a great weekend. Bye. Now I don't know how to turn this off. Oh my goodness. Today is a day. All right. So what do I do? Just click on this? I'll just give it a try. Bye. I keep saying bye. All right. I'll say bye for real now. Bye.